of Christ. We have proof by way of Jesus what this knowing can and will do. By way of Jesus, this knowing has been tempered. It shows that it can overcome what many people fear. Many people spend their entire lives avoiding thinking about the transitory spaces. This knowing, this way of being, this alignment allows you a level to ascend a ladder within your own spirit to build your own kingdom up. And in such, the perils of death can't touch you. You're light as a feather. Your spirit is light, friend. You're quick. You're not weighed down by the burdens of this life and the nonsense of it. That's why the enemy has created the systems in which he has, using comforts, things that slow you up, things that lead you nowhere, trapdoors. And the systems designed to indebt you, to burden you with emotional debts that weigh heavy on the spirit, so that you are trapped here. You never go no further than this. I know it's cliche in this life for people to say nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's coming to save you. I remember when I was going through my storm, one leg of it, I've been through many of them, friend. One leg of my storm, I would hear people say things proudly. Nobody's coming to save you. Like, duh. You think I'm waiting on somebody to come save me, friend? Do you think I made it this far depending on people to save me? I'm trying to figure out how God is moving. That's why I put that visual up there on social media today of that woman with the ropes around her and the blindfold on her. It looks like she's bound, but she's really not. She's not bound. She looks like she is to people that don't know. Someone will look at you and say, no one's coming to save you. And you're looking like, I wasn't expecting that. But because you don't understand, you don't know, you're only approaching me from your perspective. And your perspective is not my truth. And I'm just not that interested in explaining it to you. Surely I'm interested in rectifying and righting a wrong if it was a wrong that I can right. We will spend time doing that because that's just the way of life. But never was on my mind. The woman that stands before with what looks like ropes binding her is symbolically, in my interpretation, conveying what it looks like to walk by faith. You got all the choices in the world. You don't have to walk by faith. You can choose not to have faith. You could easily undo yourself and go back out to the world that you were living before. And to many people, You will look like you're bound. You will look like you don't have a choice. You will look silly. People will say, why are you dealing with that? Why are you standing there? You could take these ropes off of you. She chooses to do this. She chooses to do that. And I guess you could say they do choose to. But in order to withstand all of that, all the ridicule, the misunderstandings, the projections, in order to be able to stand in the strength it takes to be viewed like that, knowing you must know something different. You must have arrived at the house of knowing. Because if you hadn't, all the judgments, all the ridicule would have peer pressured you out of that. You would have been like, you know what, I'm not gonna do this no more. I'm gonna go back home and figure out another thing to do. You must have your actions tempered with knowing. And it is your knowing that allows you to weather whatever. So to one person, it looks like someone's coming, you're waiting on someone to save you. And to another, it looks like you have some sort of purpose that you're just not communicating. And you will sit there while people have the wrong perception of you, telling you that no one's coming to save you and all this kind of stuff. And you in your mind will say, ditto. You think? No one's coming to save you either, friend. I'm glad you know that. I'm glad we have come to an agreement here. I know no one's coming to save me. That's why I focus on things that equip me spiritually, so that I'm in alignment to real power. And through that power, I'm able to save myself. I'm able to align to truths and to resources that are always within my reach, so that I don't have to wait for no man or no woman to do for me what I can do for myself. And I hope you do too. Because God is saying his children suffer from lack of knowledge. You've got all the faith in the world. You know all the little knick-knack stuff of this world. Surface level stuff. But have you come into the realization of your role in this? Do you reside within the house of knowing? Have you reached it? It's not a trick question. It's not a question that I'll be able to get an answer from you. I'm not expecting you to say, yeah, I've reached. It wouldn't matter to me if you said yes or no, because I don't have to know it for you. You've got to know it for you, because everything is residing